कि ईडी की बात सुनने लायक नहीं है।
मैम, इसको कैसे आप बड़ी जीत कह रही हैं? आप लोग गए थे कि गिरफ्तारी पे रोक लगे, वो रोक नहीं लगी है। अब गिरफ्तारी की तलवार लटकी हुई है।
देखिए,
ऑप्शन तलाश रहे हैं, जीत कैसी है?
गिरफ्तारी की तलवार तो हर उस आदमी के सर पर लटकी हुई है जो मोदी जी का विरोध करता है। गिरफ्तारी की तलवार अरविंद केजरीवाल पे तब तक लटकी रहेगी जब वो मोदी जी के खिलाफ बोलते रहेंगे। वो ईडी से नहीं गिरफ्तार करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो सीबीआई से गिरफ्तार करवाने की कोशिश करेंगे। सीबीआई से गिरफ्तार नहीं करवाया तो दिल्ली पुलिस से गिरफ्तार करवाने की कोशिश करेंगे। क्यों? क्योंकि वो इन एजेंसीज के पीछे छुपकर चुनाव लड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, अरविंद केजरीवाल को प्रचार से रोकने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। लेकिन आप देखिए कि उनके इतने विरोध के बावजूद इस केस की सुनवाई 11 बजे शुरू हुई। 11 बजे से 2 बजे तक, फिर 2:30 बजे के बाद फिर से सारे कागज ईडी वाले लेके आए। लेकिन सारे उनके वकीलों के कहने के बाद भी हाईकोर्ट ने केस डिसमिस नहीं किया। हाईकोर्ट ने ईडी को नोटिस दिया है और ईडी से पूछा है कि क्यों अरविंद केजरीवाल को इंटरिम रिलीफ और इंटरिम प्रोटेक्शन नहीं मिलना चाहिए।
लेकिन मैम, अगर गिरफ्तारी हो जाती है जैसा आप लोग बता रहे हैं, अब चुनाव अनाउंस हो चुके हैं, क्या प्लान ऑफ एक्शन रहेगा? पार्टी कैसे प्रचार करेंगे, क्या होगा, किस तरीके से होगा?
देखिए, आम आदमी पार्टी के सभी नेता, सभी कार्यकर्ता, सभी विधायक, सभी मंत्री अपने सिर पर कफन बांधकर अपने घर से निकले हुए हैं। हम सबको पता है कि मोदी जी का विरोध करने पे हम कभी भी जेल जा सकते हैं, लेकिन आम आदमी पार्टी का हर नेता, हर कार्यकर्ता किसी भी मुश्किल के बावजूद जमीन पर डटा रहेगा। थैंक यू।
Well, that was Delhi Minister Atishi launching a scathing attack against the BJP, saying that the Saffron Party is using agencies such as the Enforcement Directorate and the IT as their political tool to tackle Arvind Kejriwal, and also has cried foul, saying that it is a bid to stop him from campaigning for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections.
कांग्रेस को जब से कर्नाटका में मौका मिला है तो इन्होंने कर्नाटका को अपना एटीएम बना दिया है।
Why she said that?
In the press conference.
Yeah, but why? Why she said that? Because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't cheat. I didn't dope. So it's better if we read the decision from TASS that it was a contaminated supplement, was not doping, and I never had something to do with doping. So I never doped, so I'm not a cheater. So thank you to the tournament for giving me the wildcard and to have the possibility to play in such a big tournament. It was great to be back, and only one person being negative about me is not that important because I have hundreds of people that giving me love. So I will take that.
You know, with the meeting yesterday, I don't know if you referred to that, with the PIF, there's more questions looming, and you know, I don't think many players are too privy of information. You know, Jay's been trying to be transparent with emails based on, you know, what's happening, not giving, he obviously, you can't reveal information of talks, you know, that are ongoing to the membership, which obviously makes sense, but he's been trying to be as transparent as possible on that front. So I think this is probably bridge, I'd say, leaning more that way, more than set in stone. I think, you know, the tour is just trying to find the right way to push forward, and it's going to be impossible to keep everybody happy.
The day after my game, I saw him in a restaurant, and when I saw him, I went to his table to say hello.
दुनिया की सबसे पुरानी भाषा तमिल भाषा हिंदुस्तान की है। मैं दुनिया को बताना चाहता हूं, सबसे पुरानी भाषा का गर्व प्राप्त है, वो मेरी तमिल भाषा है।
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Thursday edition of This Is Exclusive, and today on this edition of This Is Exclusive, our focus on top 3 stories. The first one coming in from Tamil Nadu, where there is a massive furore over Music Academy Award to TM Krishna. We tell you what the controversy is all about, and then we will shift our focus to the biggest story from the national capital, where the Liquorgate heat is only mounting on the Delhi Chief Minister. We'll also get you all that. But first, a quick check of the headlines, and not to miss that story coming in from Assam too. Delhi court refuses to grant relief to Kejriwal in Liquorgate, says not inclined to entertain his plea. After back-to-back ducking of summons, Kejriwal will have to appear before the Enforcement Directorate tomorrow. Even Sonia's top aide rejects Rahul's campaign, says caste censors an insult to Indira Gandhi's legacy. Big development in electoral bonds case. SBI files compliance affidavit in top court, says all details disclosed. Yet another setback for Siddaramaiah government. Karnataka governor withdraws temple tax bill. Outrage over Music Academy Award for TM Krishna. Carnatic singers boycott Carnatic Music Conference in protest. Started this edition with the story that we have been tracking very closely, ladies and gentlemen, coming in from Tamil Nadu, where several Carnatic musicians have pulled out of the Madras Music Academy's annual December conference to protest the Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award to classical vocalist TM Krishna, who they allege has glorified Periyar and vilified the Carnatic music community. The artists are miffed with the Chennai-based Academy's decision to bestow the honor, which is considered, many would say, the Oscar equivalent in Carnatic music on the vocalist. Now, yesterday, renowned Indian classical musicians Ranjani and Gayatri announced the decision, stated that their participation at this year's conference under TM Krishna's presidency would constitute a moral violation. Here's what the controversy is all about, and then we get you an exclusive interview with the Trichur brothers.
T.M. Krishna, a renowned Carnatic vocalist known for challenging conventional ideas about caste and gender politics in Carnatic music, has been awarded the prestigious Sangeet Kalanidhi Award by the Madras Music Academy. The award recognizes Krishna's powerful voice, adherence to tradition, exploratory approach to music, and his use of music as a tool of social reform. However, the recent decision by the Madras Music Academy to confer its highest honor has sparked intense debate and division within the Carnatic music community. While some celebrate the recognition of Krishna's contribution to the genre, others vehemently oppose it, citing concerns over his alleged glorification of controversial figures and his supposed denigration of traditional values.
This Periyar and TM Krishna issue is concerned, everyone is having the right to express their own views. When you are criticizing some leader, others are also having the equal right in criticizing the other leaders.
Carnatic vocalists Ranjani Gayatri and Hartika exponent Dushyant Sridhar marked their protest by withdrawing from the Music Academy Conference 2024. Vedic speaker and writer Dushyant Sridhar said that he won't be performing at the Academy's upcoming music festival in protest. The row over the award to TM Krishna is only getting bigger. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Well, the sibling duo of Sri Krishna Mohan and Ram Kumar Mohan, otherwise known as the Trichur brothers, said participating in the year-end festival conference hosted by the Academy will make them outright hypocrites in our own eyes. That's exactly what the Trichur brothers had to say. And remember, the list has only been growing. T.M. Krishna, on the other hand, has taken some strong viewpoints on various matters, particularly with regards to Periyar, or for that matter, Ms. Subbalakshmi also. And keeping that in mind, we've seen that growing list of protests that are growing in and people who have come in support of T.M. Krishna too. Many say that there is a political angle that is also brewing, and the fact of the matter is that T.M. Krishna has stuck to his own ground on this entire matter. The reason essentially being, he says that there is a class that is completely against his views, but at the same time, these are views that he would not want to change. Keeping that in mind, if you take a look at some of the history behind why exactly T.M. Krishna has actually responded to some of the allegations that have been leveled against him, and why he believes that this is exactly why he would continue with the position that he has actually taken. In the interview that has also been given by Trichur brothers, important to point out here is the fact that they say that if at all they agree to be participating in the annual conference that takes place in Chennai, that would only mean that the position that they had taken earlier has been completely diluted. Now, let's also quickly take you through some of the details that are also emerging right now with regards to the controversy that is brewing and what exactly did T.M. Krishna actually have to say. Now, the row is over the award to T.M. Krishna. T.M. Krishna says there has been harassment in music industry, which is an open secret. On the other hand, some of the reactions that have come in, Carnatic singers like Ranjini and Gayatri, they say that he's vilified Carnatic music fraternity. And the fact that Trichur brothers now say that they're not going to attend the conference that has been presided by Krishna. In fact, Dushyant Sridhar has also responded by saying that he's pained by his statements on Dharma and Lord Ram. Listen in to what the Trichur brothers had to say.
Bestowing the Kalanidhi Award to a controversial singer, T.M. Krishna, has created much stir within the Carnatic music fraternity. Many singers, doyens in fact, have joined the chorus stating that they protest by giving him that award and refuse to even take part in the conference of the Music Academy of Madras, stating that they do not agree to the decision by the Academy. Joining with me are the doyens of Carnatic music who have been performing for the last 2 decades across various, in fact, you can say all the continents. The Trishur brothers, Sri Krishna Mohan as well as Ram Kumar Mohan. So thank you so much for speaking to Republic. You took out on an X platform stating that you'll be pulling out from the function of the Music Academy of Madras. You have called it as if you take part, it will be an outright, expose outright hypocrisy. Could you please tell us what are the reasons behind you pulling out, and especially in this case of T.M. Krishna presiding over the function? Yeah.
First of all, nice to meet you, Ashwin, and let's start off by saying that it is quite disheartening that Mr. T.M. Krishna has taken up something as pristine as Carnatic music, as pristine as Indian classical music, which in our experience for the last more than 30 years has been a fantastic unifying factor. Okay, we've been singing across the country, across continents, as you rightly said, by the Almighty's grace. And we've always seen this side of classical music. It always brings people together. It unites the people. And to be very honest, a lot of them, people in their 40s, whatever, they are looking at Carnatic music as the best way. Carnatic music is the best way to make sure that their children are in connect with our culture, our heritage. So the fact that TM Krishna has brought about, his interpretation of this whole issue in his head, unfortunately, is only creating more divisions. Let's leave aside the fact that most of what he says is baseless. That's for another day. Okay, but the fact that he's completely trying to use his narrative to divide the society.
Right. So I'll just add my couple of cents to it. So one of the most important things that we practiced when we grew up, by the way, so we grew up entirely in Trichur in an atmosphere where we were really not exposed to sabas or slots or commercial performances or anything. So we started learning music sheerly for the love of music. And after turning chartered accountants in 2004, we quit. Both of the chartered accountants, we quit our jobs in 2014. Again, a tough decision, but sheerly for the love of music. So for us, music was part of our life quite literally, and is a part of our life quite literally. So the basic thing here is any music for that matter, the minute you start rendering a song, the sahityam or the lyrical content of that particular composition is very important across music genres. This is not specific to Carnatic music. You take a film song, you take a ghazal, you take a Sufi song, you take a Christmas carol, or you take Carnatic music. Lyrics and sahityam play a very, very important part.
Absolutely.
With respect to Carnatic music, because of the rooting, the lyrics are based on either temples or deities or spirituality or devotion, or even about nature or about relationships. To basically say that I want to detach Carnatic music from the lyrical content in it is absolutely illogical. And to go ahead and say that the saint composers composed these compositions, which was more of an outpouring of their true emotions of devotion and bhakti, and to come out and say that they simply and make it look like they actually sat in a room and wrote notes and simply started fitting sahitya to that. As I'm talking in my head, I'm hearing how illogical I'm actually sounding. And that's what he unfortunately has been propagating. Now, as people who also run an institution called Trichur Brothers Online School of Music with quite a few students, we think it's also our responsibility to ensure that students in general, especially the youth of the country, do not get misled and go into this whole concept that, Carnatic music alone don't care about sahityam. Now, that is just not done. Whether I'm singing a carol or Carnatic music or a romantic song, I need to feel it. I need to make sure that I'm able to feel what the content of that music is. So this for us has been a major point of contention for quite a while. Now, giving an award to TM Krishna is one thing that's completely the prerogative of Music Academy. We have no issues with that. But to actually participate in a festival that is going to be presided over by him is likewise completely our prerogative.
So you need to understand that in Music Academy, how the system works is once an artist is selected as the Sangeeta Kalanidhi, that particular artist presides over the entire festival. Okay. So you have to realize one thing, as Carnatic musicians, and I talk for a big section of our fraternity here, we are generally very happy people. We are extremely content with what we are doing. We don't look forward to fights. We don't look forward to arguments. Despite that, if we have come out and taken this stance, it's because we truly believe that what Mr. TM Krishna is doing is extremely dangerous, and we owe it mostly, most importantly, we owe it to the next generation and to our students. We have to show them the right path as has been taught by our gurus. I think
the one more thing that I would like to add is that, unfortunately, as we were getting a lot of comments, we've actually been personally replying to.
Breaking out of this story and getting you more details of the list that has been released by the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is the third list of the BJP which has now been released. Let's just quickly take you through some of the key candidates who would be contesting. The recently resigned Governor Tamilsai is going to contest from Chennai South. BJP State Chief Annamalai is going to contest from Coimbatore. let's just take you through the list which has put out at least 9 candidates. This is with regards to Tamil Nadu, where Chennai South is going to be represented by Tamilisai Soundarajan. Chennai Central has Vinod Selvam. With regards to Coimbatore, it is K. Annamalai. Pon Radhakrishnan, who was also the earlier BJP chief, is going to contest from Kanyakumari, is what we are being told. Thoothukudi is going to be represented by Nayanar Nagendran. This is the third list that has been put out, but this list is only pertaining to the state of Tamil Nadu. Remember, with the alliance that has been brought in with the PMK as well as a few other parties, right now with this list it is partly also looking into North Tamil Nadu at this point in time. But Chennai, 2 seats that the BJP has already named. One is with regards to Chennai South and the other is Chennai Central. Over the last few days, what we have also seen, the massive push that has been made by Prime Minister with several visits that he has made to Tamil Nadu, reiterating the fact that there is increased focus of the government with regards to welfare schemes that have been brought in, particularly in Tamil Nadu and a few other states too. Also, K. Annamalai, who's done a padayatra over the last few months covering north to south of Tamil Nadu, largely talking about the DMK's misrule and the fact that this is a dynastic party which does not really care about the welfare of Tamil Nadu. Now, that's the position that was largely taken by K. Annamalai during his padayatra. In fact, many would say that there has been an aggressive campaigning that has been done by the Bharatiya Janata Party, particularly in the state of Tamil Nadu, where they haven't really done well in the past. Remember, they've not been able to open their account for several parliamentary constituencies, but at the same time, K. Annamalai this time appears to be quite confident. In fact, in an interview to Republic TV, he has also indicated that not only the vote share that they are expecting it to go into double digits, but of course that also translating into votes, into seats too. That's the kind of response that has essentially come in from the man who is considered to be BJP's South architect, and hoping that they will be able to dent the performance of the DMK. Remember, DMK of all the opposition parties in the last parliamentary elections also has been able to retain most of the seats. Only 1 seat had actually gone to the AIA-DMK. Most of the seats went to the DMK in alliance with the Congress party. Here too, remember, the DMK has already announced their first list of candidates, and they've also given roughly over 10 seats to the Congress party to contest from Tamil Nadu. So that's the big news now coming in with regards to the list that has been put out by the Bharatiya Janata Party with regards to at least 9 seats, 9 parliamentary constituency seats, where they have announced the candidates, starting with Chennai South, which is going to be represented by the former governor of Puducherry, Tamilisai Soundarajan. Chennai Central would be by Dr. A.C. Shanmugam. Vellore is, I beg your pardon, it's Vellore which will be represented by Dr. A.C. Shanmugam. Chennai Central would be represented by Vinod P. Selvam. Krishnagiri is C. Narsimhan. Nilgiri, which is again a reserved seat, by Dr. L. Murugan. Coimbatore would be represented by K. Annamalai. Perambulur is T.R. Parivendar. Thoothukudi would be by Nayanar Nagendran, and Kanyakumari Pon Radhakrishnan. These are the 9 seats that have been declared by the BJP. But that's the third list of the Bharatiya Janata Party list that have been put out. The 9 seats, parliamentary constituencies that have been announced by the BJP. This is the third list pertaining to Tamil Nadu. The big names doing the rounds is Tamil Chai as well as K. Annamalai. Just to put this into perspective, as we also try and get in our reporters on the ground getting you more details, is the fact that if you see from the time that the poll bugle was actually sounded, the Prime Minister's increased focus has certainly been in Tamil Nadu. Many experts point out to the fact that perhaps if not for 2024, remember in the next few elections, BJP is hoping that the position that the AIA-DMK enjoyed in the state of Tamil Nadu would be taken over by the Bharatiya Janata Party, hoping to be the next principal opposition in the state of Tamil Nadu. AIA-DMK post the demise of J. Jayalalitha seems to have seen massive factionalism, and that is the reason why the BJP is hoping that that space would be taken over by them. Slipping into a short break. On the other side, we get you the special story coming in from Assam.
भारत की स्टार्टअप क्रांति का नेतृत्व आज देश के छोटे शहरों के युवा कर रहे हैं। कुछ लोग सोचते हैं कि हमारे स्टार्टअप सिर्फ टैक्स स्पेस तक ही सीमित है, लेकिन मुझे खुशी है कि आज एग्रीकल्चर, टेक्सटाइल, मेडिसिन, ट्रांसपोर्ट, स्पेस, इवन मैंने देखा योगा में स्टार्टअप शुरू हुए हैं। आयुर्वेद में स्टार्टअप शुरू हुआ है, और एक दो नहीं, मैं रुचि लेता हूं तो देखता रहता हूं। 300, 400 की संख्या में है, और हर एक में एक से बढ़कर एक न कुछ नया है जी। कभी तो मुझे भी सोचना पड़ता है कि मैं योगा कर रहा हूं वो ठीक है कि स्टार्टअप वाला कह रहा है वो योगा ठीक है। साथियों, स्पेस जैसे सेक्टर में जो कि हमने अभी कुछ ही समय पहले ओपन अप किया, पहले तो सरकार में जैसा स्वभाव रहता है जंजीरें बांध देना, और मेरी पूरी ताकत जंजीरें तोड़ने में लगी रहती है। स्पेस में 50 से अधिक सेक्टर्स में भारत के स्टार्टअप
Getting you another special report. This is about an operation that has been carried out by the Assam STF, where they nabbed 2 ISIS terrorists who crossed the international border from Bangladesh in Assam's Dhubri sector after receiving credible information. Among the 2 arrested is Haris Faruqi, who is believed to be the head of ISIS India. The infiltration attempt was foiled just weeks ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. Assam Chief Minister has hailed the arrest, pledging to continue the fight against what he calls fundamentalists and terrorists. Here is a special report coming in from Guwahati.
2 top-rung leaders of ISIS were apprehended by a special task force in Guwahati, foiling an infiltration attempt in Dharmashala area of Dhubri sector in Assam. Based on information from sister agencies, the Assam STF sprung into action and deployed personnel on the international border to nab the ISIS terrorists. Talking exclusively to Republic TV, Assam STF IGP Parthasarthi Mahanta revealed the details on how they nabbed the 2 ISIS terrorists.
See, we have arrested 2 leaders. One of them is Haris Faruqi. Haris Faruqi is the head of India operations of ISIS. And the other guy is Anurag alias Rehan. So he is the main confidant of Haris Faruqi. And as the head of ISIS operations in India, obviously he was in the know of everything. Everything happened as per his direction, as planned by him.
The accused, now identified as Harish Faruqi, hails from Dehradun and is believed to be the head of ISIS in India. His associate, Anurag Singh, alias Rehan, was converted to Islam, and as per the STF, both of them are highly indoctrinated members of the ISIS in India. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma hailed the operation and vowed to continue the fight against fundamentalists and eradicate terrorism from Indian soil.
In a successful anti-terror op, the STF, or the Special Task Force of the Assam Police, nabbed 2 fundamentalists of the ISIS in Dhubri district of Assam. It has been reported that they crossed over from Bangladesh and have entered into India. They were caught close to the international border following inputs received from central agencies.
With many NIA cases pending against the two, the ISIS terrorists were presented in the NIA court in Guwahati, from where they are sent to Delhi in transit remand. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Trouble mounts for Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal as he's now been given the ultimatum by the Delhi High Court. Now, in a fierce legal battle, the court refused to grant interim protection from arrest to the Aam Aadmi Party chief in the Delhi excise policy case. Now, this comes after Kejriwal skipped 9 enforcement-directed summons consecutively, claiming that they were illegal. Now, with a massive setback for Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party, will he now adhere to the summons that have been issued? Take a look at this report and that fierce battle between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Aam Aadmi Party.
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has landed himself in a big legal mess. In a massive development, the Delhi High Court refused to grant Kejriwal interim protection from arrest in the Liquorgate case. After an intense legal battle between the ED and Kejriwal, the court maintained that it was not inclined to provide relief to the AAP Supremo. This, while the ED has maintained that each time the Chief Minister was summoned, he was on Vipassana. The AAP has repeatedly claimed the summons as illegal and politically motivated.
इन्होंने मुझे समन भेजे हैं। मेरे वकीलों ने मुझे बताया कि ये समन गैर कानूनी है। अभी ठीक लोकसभा चुनाव के पहले मुझे क्यों बुलाया जा रहा है? पहले क्यों नहीं बुलाया? लेकिन अब ये लोग ठीक लोकसभा चुनाव के 2 महीने पहले मुझे बुला रहे हैं। तो बीजेपी का मकसद कोई पूछताछ करना थोड़ी है। इनका मकसद है पूछताछ के बहाने केजरीवाल को बुला लो और उसे गिरफ्तार कर लो ताकि मैं लोकसभा चुनाव में प्रचार न कर पाऊँ।
जहाँ तक समन की बात है, ये पहले दिन से सबको पता है कि ये राजनीतिक महत्वाकांक्षाओं से प्रेरित भारतीय जनता पार्टी का सम्मन है। ईडी के सम्मन को बार बार मुख्यमंत्री जी की तरफ से कहा गया कि भाई ये इल्लीगल है, उनसे सवाल पूछे गए। उसके बाद भी इतनी बेचैनी क्यों है बार बार ईडी का सम्मन भेजने के लिए? कोर्ट के अंदर फैसला तो होने दीजिए।
आज अरविंद केजरीवाल को फिर से एक बार दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट की तरफ से झटका पड़ा है। उनके तमाम विक्टिमहुड कार्ड को खारिज करते हुए एक प्रकार से पुष्टि कर दी है कि जो भी जांच हो रही है, जो भी समन्स दिए जा रहे हैं और जो भी शराब घोटाले के स्वरूप में आज तथ्य सामने निकल कर आए हैं, वो पूर्ण तरीके से सत्य है, उसमें सत्यता है और प्रथम दृष्टया अरविंद केजरीवाल को जवाब देना चाहिए।
Politics over the AAP's claims in the Liquorgate case continues to brew. The BJP has slammed Kejriwal for taking law and order for a ride.
हैरानगी ये है, जो कल तक समनों को फर्जी बताते थे, इनवैलिड बताते थे, इलीगल बताते थे, आज उन्हीं समनों को लेकर हाई कोर्ट में गए हैं और हाई कोर्ट भी उनकी सुनवाई करने को तैयार नहीं है, क्योंकि हाई कोर्ट ने बंद कमरों में वो सारा एविडेंस देखा जिस एविडेंस के मुताबिक अरविंद केजरीवाल घपलेबाज हैं, अरविंद केजरीवाल रिश्वतखोर हैं, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने सैकड़ों करोड़ रुपया शराब घोटाले में इकट्ठा किया है और अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को इस केस के अंदर जेल जाना चाहिए।
Could the Delhi Chief Minister have saved himself from trouble by simply appearing? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
breaking up. Shivangi Shukla getting you the latest coming in this Thursday evening, where we get you top updates. And let's tell you that a big update has just come in, that the third list of 9 candidates for Lok Sabha has been released, and we are seeing multiple candidates being fielded from different areas. We'll get you all the details about who is being fielded from where. But first, the headlines we are tracking here on Live and Breaking. BJP releases a third list of candidates for Tamil Nadu. Tamil side to contest from Chennai South and Annamalai from Coimbatore. Even Sonia's top aide rejects Rahul's campaign, says caste census and insult to Indira Gandhi's legacy. Top sources say Congress to contest on 2 Mumbai seats and Uddhav Sena to fight on 4. India divided over seat sharing talks. In Bihar, Congress miffed with RJD over Aurangabad seat candidate. Big development in electoral bonds case. SBI files compliance affidavit in top court, says all details disclosed. Election Commissioner Center to put a pause on Viksit Bharat message over WhatsApp. Viewers, we go straight to the top story we're tracking right now, where for Tamil Nadu, BJP has released its third list of candidates for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Seats for a total of 9 candidates have been announced. State BJP chief Annamalai will contest from Coimbatore, and former Governor Tamilisai Soundarajan will contest from Chennai South. That is right. I just want to go across to my colleague who's joining us. Ashwin is joining us right now. And Ashwin, this is, of course, a huge update in terms of, the candidate list being announced. If you could take our viewers through the candidate list, who is fielding from where, and as per the strategy of the BJP in the state, is it a good candidate list?
Of course, Shivangi, it's very, very interesting, and it was on the expected lines. For instance, Chennai South has been given to the former governor, Tamilisai Soundarajan, which itself is very interesting, and it was expected because earlier there was an apprehension that she may even field from Thoothukudi, but now BJP has made it clear. Shivangi, I want to bring you to the most interesting candidate. About 9 candidates have been announced in Tamil Nadu. But what is most important is the BJP star campaigner, Annamalai, will be contesting from Coimbatore. Coimbatore, a seat where BJP historically has won back in 1998 and 1999. And in fact, in the last elections of 2019, the BJP had come second in this constituency, securing more than 32% vote share, while the winning candidate of the CPM, if I remember it right, had secured about 42%. And BJP, as far as the BJP is concerned, this particular fight in Coimbatore is going to be the limelight, because this is where BJP finds a huge chance of winning, considering that in the last 3 elections, whether it's in 2009, 2014 and 2019, BJP had secured a very important mandate from Coimbatore, especially because Coimbatore is one of the textile cities, and that is where a large number of people who reside, who have migrated from north of India live there, and there are large support base for the BJP over here. Especially after the Coimbatore blast, there has been a huge ground swelling for the BJP as well. In fact, during the time of LK Advani itself, this constituency has been of utmost importance for the BJP. So a big fight can be expected with, and in fact, Annamalai himself is standing. It's the biggest fight that is going to happen, and in fact, what we can see is that DMK, for instance, who had never fielded a candidate in Coimbatore since 2006, has now fielded a candidate to give a fair fight for the BJP as well. Apart from that, whether it's in Chennai Central, it is we know it's B. Selvam who's standing, and State Minister Dr. L. Murugan is also contesting from Nilgiri. So this is where if you look at the list of 9 people, Kanyakumari, Thoothukudi, Perambalur, Coimbatore, Nilgiris, Krishnagiri, Vellore, Chennai Central and Chennai South has been announced. The close fight can definitely be from Chennai South, Coimbatore as well as Nilgiris, and L. Murugan, who has also garnered a great reputation after being a Minister of State. He has also garnered a great reputation. So there also the fight is going to be very crucial. So all in all, what we look at this list, it certainly seems that BJP is in no mode to give us low fight, because this election is of utmost importance, because last elections they were partners with the AIADMK. This time they are not. They're standing alone, and that makes it even more challenging and even more interesting. And if the BJP could wield Coimbatore or South Chennai from it will definitely be a fight. In fact, Annamalai had told that BJP is going to gain stronghold in the state of Tamil Nadu. In fact, they are going to overall create a 2-digit vote share. So all this, when you put into light, and you see Prime Minister Narendra Modi, if you remember, Shivangi, in 2014 itself, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had started his campaign from Coimbatore, and even just a week ago, Prime Minister had campaigned in Coimbatore. So Coimbatore is one seat, but BJP is really crucially looking at. They feel that they can win from this constituency. So certainly this list definitely matters. The 9 list that has come out certainly matters. And what needs to be seen is how far will BJP go to give a tooth and nail fight. It's definitely not a bilingual, a fight between 2 parties, between DMK and AIDMK. By fielding such important candidates, BJP is ensured that the fight is going to be between 3 main parties. And this is going to be very interesting as far as the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in Tamil Nadu is concerned. Shivangi.
Right, and just take our viewers through exactly what we have been seeing for a while now. Now, Tamil Nadu, something very, very big happened in Tamil Nadu a few months ago. If you could take our viewers through that, because we know that AIADMK had announced a decision to break its alliance with the BJP, exit the NDA. So they decided to exit the NDA. We know that the AIADMK has also announced the candidates for the 32 Lok Sabha seats in Tamil Nadu. At this point of time, of course, the big question would be that how would AIADMK see contesting against its former ally, and what kind of, how would they really feel their candidates against the candidates which have been announced with the BJP? That could also be a big question that our viewers would be wondering about. Ashwin.
Well, in the last election, especially in Coimbatore, because BJP and AIADMK were together, although the result was about 32%, there was a dwindling of the vote share. So BJP has calculated that probably this is because of the AIADMK alliance. And if you look at the entire quagmire AIADMK is in, they have gone ahead to even ally with the controversial political arm of the political organization called the SDPI. So we see that AIADMK is trying to woo the radical, entities within these constituencies. So certainly BJP is in no mood to ally with somebody like AIADMK. It is standing on its own, and also it's important because if you look very carefully at how BJP has worked, keeping in attention the Tamil Nadu electorate, you look at whether it's the sacred Sengol that was brought in, whether it was the Kashi connection where Tamil Nadu and Kashi, when Kashi temple was inaugurated, they brought a huge connection between Kashi and Tamil and Kashi, and inviting the then Chinese premier for a meet in Chennai, in fact in Tamil Nadu in Mahabalipuram, and several other factors, and Prime Minister Modi relentless campaigning. In fact, 2 days ago he was in Salem. So Prime Minister's relentless campaigning in Tamil Nadu, talking very most of his speeches starting in Tamil and then stating that he's sad that he's unable to speak in Tamil and he will surely learn it. All these factors, the Prime Minister's getting closer to the Tamil population and the Tamil, Tamil diaspora, it's definitely it's been seen by the BJP as a big bonus for the BJP. So that is definitely going to be a very important factor. And also the performance by some of these ministers. L. Murugan has been a Minister of State. So he has also worked for the people of Tamil Nadu. So in Nilgiris, this contest of L. Murugan is definitely going to be very close. And similarly, Tamil Sai Soundarajan, contesting from South Chennai, a very important place where they again feel that there is after the temple came up also, that is also one of the reasons that BJP feels in south of Chennai they're going to get a stronghold. So if you look at this 9 list, whether it's Chennai South, Chennai Central, Vellore, Krishnagiri, when you look at Coimbatore, when you look at Perambalur, Thoothukudi, as well as Kanyakumari, we see an important fight. Yes, of course, in Kanyakumari, Sri Pon Radhakrishnan is also standing. This is also an important fight, Shivangi. So all in all, if you put together, BJP has put some of the best candidates out. The fight is going to be very crucial. It's going to be close, and DMK also knows it. So we can see that the DMK is chosen candidates. They are even standing in elections where they have not stood for a long time. They are, so all this is going to be important factor. And the rise of BJP, many election watchers have said that there is going to be a...
All right, thank you for joining us. Ashwin, the BJP has released a third list of 9 candidates for the Lok Sabha elections 2024. The party has fielded former Telangana Governor Tamil Sai from South Chennai Parliamentary Constituency and K. Annamalai from Coimbatore. Now, I want to go across to the next story we're tracking right now, where we shift our focus to what's happening there in Maharashtra, where the seat-sharing formula, seat-sharing talks are underway, but sources have told us that 2 seats in Mumbai will be given to the Congress, and Uddhav Sena will contest on 4 seats. So that is some information coming in, inside scoop coming in, as to what we can expect in Maharashtra. That's a big update coming in right now. Remember that this is source-based information, where Congress has secured 2 seats under MVA and Uddhav Sena to contest in 4 seats. So that is what we are coming to know, viewers. Let's go to Sandeep, who's joining us. Sandeep, of course, we have to exactly understand what